I don't really know what I'm going to talk about here, but I was, hi. Excuse me. I put this car in reverse. I just love having a car. You know, it's, I mean, walking's great, but just being able to get up and go, man, we didn't used to be able to do that. One second. I was just at Fairdale Park, and it was an expression type of morning. I was the only one there, but I wasn't, but I was. And, you know, it's that kind of artistic feeling. On another level! Where it's like I'm just being artistic all the time. I have to make it so that is not even an optional thing. Like, I will be artistic all the time. And, you know, to hold that pose of being, you know, in an artist space is quite a journey, as you've heard. And it's, you know, we're doing a lot of tail eating. We are eating a lot of tails. Our tails, other people's tails, collective tails. My goodness, so much is coming up and so much is sinking up. I mean, I don't know. Have you noticed in your life there are things that seem to be synchronistic? Just a question. Like, it's funny. My husband was over the other day, and it was really fun. We made burgers and stuff, and there were so many things going on. We were making 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and we were talking about our mutual dear friend Randoid, and how he exited and he graduated, and the impact he had on our lives. It was a big impact. It was like, you know, like, it was a strong current. It was a strong channel. You know, I could sense what he felt, and, you know, oftentimes we didn't spend a lot of time together other than work together, which is, you know, definitely something. But beyond that, you know, different lives. And so you know, we were just talking about him, and oh, there's a cop here. I gotta follow the law. Yep. Look at that. I am a citizen of superior quality. It'll be really funny if I post this. Oh my gosh. It'll be so funny if I post this. Welcome to my abode. Her name is Linda. We're in Tina currently. Louise is on the blink. She's on the blink. Louise is on the blink. Don't know what's up. She just won't turn on. She's my dishwasher. The sky is so grand behind me. I was thinking about those clouds and, you know, colors and shapes and transparencies, and I love clouds when they're just like opaque. They're just so, they just look so much like a marshmallow. Speaking of which, I've been eating a lot of marshmallows. Hold on a second. Speaking of which, wait. Daisy. Oh, great. Just great. My dog's chasing a cat. Get your ass over here. Get your ass over here. Now. Neighbor's like, is she okay? Should I be mad? Oh, it's cool. She's like, fuck you. Oh, it's okay. I saw it in her eyes. Do you read people like that? It's a channel. So we were back here in my backyard and talking about Randy, and I put on a Hall & Oates song because Randy loved Hall & Oates, and Bruce was like, oh my God, I just found a book about I think the dead J.K. Rollins or something. Not that, the singer. Jake Rollins, that guy, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And there's a book where it's about him and Hall & Oates. And Randy gave it to him, or somebody gave it to Randy, and Bruce has that in his possession. And he's like, I just found this book yesterday, and it was this Rollins guy, and there were Hall & Oates and throughout it, and I didn't understand why. And I go, and I'm playing Hall & Oates, and it's Memorial Day. You know, and sing. You're like fractal out and in. You're like, whoa. I think it's more of a fractal out. Because it's just like swoosh. It's like hitting like 3 baskets in a row. Like someone hands you a ball, you hit it, and then you go back further, and then you go back further. It's like that. And then there's levels to that, percentages. Some of them are really incredible. So I don't know. I guess I need to tell you guys this is what is happening. Even people who are, we just decided to believe everybody else believes because there's books and stuff. And, you know, so we were taught it in the school and we memorized it. Of course. And that's not a bad thing. We've all done it. I'm just saying, you got options now. Doesn't that sound nice? Or are you like, shut the fish up? There's no options here. It is what it is. You know? But then like the scene happens with Brandoid and Bruce was like that. And there were multiple things that happened like that. That was just one. He's a great guy, man. Whew. Perfect opponent level. You know, just the right. Just right. The port, what is it called? Yeah, it's just the right amount of vitriol. You know. And I guess if you look in your life and you see the amount of vitriol in your relationships, do the calculations. I mean, first of all, you just have to get seriously curious, something like that, about, you know, looking into why you feel the way you do. What's your general vibration? What's your like standard hum? You're like, fuck, everything's crap. Those guys are so bad. Everything's so horrible. Meanwhile, you're sitting in your living room, you know, eating a sandwich and like, you know, watching television, but you're like, everything's so horrible. Can you give me another beer? Yeah, it's this kind of day. It's one of contemplation. After Memorial Day, that was a bit of a portal. That was a bit of a leap because the ancestors are really stirring your field. And it goes from somewhere between torture to joy. It's a spectrum. These things are being remembered, and it's really a fun thing to do this kind of work. You know what I mean? I really enjoy it. And for you who watch, cool, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You know, but like I say, I'm out there. I am one. You know, I feel her emotions. I feel his emotions. And it's a balance of the scales. Snaky scales. All right, you guys have fun today. What's going on here? What's going on here? What is it, this? Just like that, yeah, that's a V. Right, like that. I like this a lot. This is fun because it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. It takes a little bit of practice. You guys do some handworks for your shadow play because you're gonna have some good fires this summer. Love you. Oh, namaste.